Favorite moment was when I was walking down the aisle, seeing my future husband crying. Mm. He's literally crying, you know. So the whole day was, the highlight of my life. But when the moment that I saw him crying, oh my God, I couldn't wait to be with him. Surprising part?
Mm.
Not really, because we didn't plan for it, because we hired a coordinators to do the rest of the details. What I only did was the souvenirs for you guys. But the surprise, was there any surprise? I can't remember. I'm still in a cloud nine. It was really planned by all the organizers that we had. There are just little, details that it didn't happen, but it's perfectly fine, because the wedding, the whole, from 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I've seen the manpower of the coordinators and the planning people. They were just so great. So everything was perfect. I think more than 500. Excludes the honeymoon part, and the rings
Okay.
excluded. So, by the time that he was taking care of me, and the fact that, because James is very open, and um, when when I decided to accept him, um, it was from there that, we have misunderstandings. You see the crankiness, but to him, he's very open, and what matters to him is my emotions. He cares so much about me and how I feel. So when he told me that whenever we have this arguments or whatever, you have to let me know, so I would stop. And he always says sorry. That's really what I love about him.
Mm-mm.
And I know for sure, I was sure that he is the one, because the way he showed his commitment was way beyond what I have been looking for. I know the level of love that he has for me is not the same as the love that I'm giving, but I am assuring him that I will, also give back in return the level of love that he's giving to me. Same thing, because that's who I am. I'll make it sure that he felt love every single day, that he is wanted in my life every single day, no matter what happens. For me, open and honest conversation, communication, I mean, it's very important. I think that's essential, because we can always learn from our experiences, right? Before, I could not speak out what's in here and what's in here, because the type of a man that I was with is, so I think for me, the reason why I really found my peace, because he allows me to speak out. Tell me what you feel.
Mm.
Tell me what's in your thought. So it's very open. He's very open when it comes to that. That's
Mm.
why we never argue that goes beyond the day. We have to settle it before we go to bed, because he won't allow me or him sleeping. We have to sleep together all the time, even if we are having arguments or not.
Mm-mm.
And also, whenever there is an argument, the assurance must always be there that despite that you have misunderstanding, you have to assure your partner that I love you.
Mm.
Because relationships are not perfect.
Yeah.
No one is perfect. So no matter how much you love each other, there will always be days that, you'll have this disagreement or arguments, or whatever. Maybe you're not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. He's not in the mood. So, so assurance and, of course, the communication. Open and honest communication. Hmm. Oh, well. The level of happiness that I have, and also the peace that I have, that I am fully secured with the man that I am with right now, that he will be with me for the rest of our lives. Mostly women, when they get hurt, they tend to just stop their life and not moving on. What I've learned from my experiences is that this is how I see things. If a man can adjust and move on right away, why can't we?
Mm.
So don't stop. You don't know that. Who knows if the man or the woman that you are with is the perfect one for you, but because you are stuck with your past. If it's behind already. Don't cling on it. Not merely an advice, but it's just that I always speak with my experiences, especially we're just new, right? So I know for sure that in our relationship, in our marriage life, we will go through different stuff, different difficulties, different scenarios of our daily living. But one thing is for sure, as long as you know that you love him and her, then you will go through together everything, whatever that is, whatever the circumstances that you will go through in life, and the assurance to one another that you love and you will always love one another no matter what.
Mhm. And also the ability to choose each other every day, because you can always love the other person, but then you still choose to quit, right? You can love somebody from afar. You don't have to like have a relationship with that somebody, but you still love them. But yes, I'm not married. I have never been married, but I think that, yeah, relationships or marriage has to be a daily choice where you always have to choose each other every day.
Yes, you have to, because we have to understand the world right now that a lot of families are broken. That is not because of the society, that is your choice. If you choose your wife, the reason why you get to that point, then you have to choose that for the rest of your life. Always go back to your vows. Why did you accept him or her? So I will always look on whatever happens to us, the promise that I made in front of the altar, in front of the rest of you, for my family and friends. So you have to always go back, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, there are so many reasons for us to quit, but we both chose to be together.
Mm.
Because I think what matters most is the heart. When you have the heart that is willing to, like I said, there are things that you can compromise, the little things, but of course not the bigger ones. So just always remember that that's part of life. But what is not part is if when you choose to give up because of a circumstances that you are facing. A lot of things, because after I had quit with my first ex, which is the father of my kid, at that time, this will be long, okay? At the time, like I said, I was so like, a horse. When somebody put on that armor, I am no longer looking at anybody else or anywhere, because I'm stuck with you. That's who I am whenever I give myself to someone. That's who I am. I am a very much a one-man woman. So by the time that I have decided, I said I'm not gonna look for one because of my experiences. And from time to time that I am with different people, I learn stuff quickly. And also I've learned things from the people that I've met that I thought they're the one for me. So like I said, if a man can do it, why can't I? But the only thing that I can't do it, that man is doing, is, having so easily with, so, but like I said, if they can move on right away, I have to learn it to myself that I have to move on right away. Because after my second ex, because like I said, when I fall in love, I give my everything, my soul, right? My heart, my mind. But what I've learned is that, because the second ex that I had, I really wanted to give up because I've been so much pain already in my life, that made me, I'm not gonna look for anybody else. I can live on my own without them. That's how independent I am. But, as a human being, it's still different when you are being loved every single day. You have more inspiration, aside from, of course, the love of God, but and the love of friends, family. But it's really different. We're a human being. We need partners. No man is an island. So for us Filipinas, actually, women needs assurance and security. People may think that, oh, because you choose that because he has money. Guys, women, this is not about money. But of course, money is important. Again, I say this again, money is important, but don't look for someone who has money alone. Number one should be the heart. Because not every man that has money will treat you well or will treat you right, that you are the partner of him or she is your partner. Same thing to the women. I am the kind of person that gives everything, even if someone would tell me that we're just friends. But I'm very hopeful in everything because I am really looking for my behalf. So women don't give too much, especially if you're not sure that he is also sure about you, because at the end of the day, you will get hurt. We must sure that what you are looking for is not, because there are also people that are looking really someone because of this, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna work out because, like me, what matters to me is the heart and the everyday living. If we are going to be happy, if I can be open as I am to you, the everyday living is very important for me because I want harmony. I want love. I want peace. I want security. How can you tell that he's the one? If you know that you're comfortable with anytime, anywhere, and that you can speak out what's on your mind, how is your feeling, then that's the one. If you're afraid and you have that fear, then he's not the one. She's not the one for you. At the end of the day, the Lord will always show you that he's not the one. And I think women also has the right to say, you're not the one. It's not only men that when they don't want you, they can just vanish or whatever. But for me, if you're doing nothing and you're giving me the security, the assurance that I am the one for you. You're not lying to me. You're not using me. And then I'm not just your girlfriend, vacation girlfriend, then I will be with you. Simple as it is.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then you're not. I have to find my way. I have to find my happiness. I think women has the right to, not just men. We must know our worth. Not just because they're giving you 5,000. Again, this is not about money, okay? But like I said, when you love someone, do you think 5,000 or 8,000, 10,000 will give them a better life? We can find that here in the Philippines, by the way. We can support ourselves with that amount of money without you. Not just about being nice. The word that they are saying it to you, it's like, wow, it's a medicine for all the pains that you've been through in life. Like, there's nothing more that I can ask for. Thank you, Lord. That's all I can say. Thank you, Lord. When you know that you find you're the one, when you feels like home, that you're not worrying about anything, even the little things in life. I wish everyone that you'll also find the perfect person for you. I know there's someone out there. Just don't lose hope and don't let others, don't punish others because of someone's wrongdoing, okay? Because I did punish also the people that I've met because of what my past, so let's just continue life and just go on and be hopeful that one day you'll be happy as I am today.